Nope, my eyes are just shitty. Cool. Let's fucking rock and roll on this beautiful fucking morning. Who's ready to listen to The Woody Show? I need you to stop making noise, please. Stop making that fucking noise. Let's shut it the fuck up.
for a politically correct world on this Monday morning. It's December the 12th, 2022. I'm Woody, that's Freeways.
Hello there.
Gregory is here.
Oh, yeah.
We got Menace.
What is up, Woody?
There's Seabass.
Yeah.
Sammy is here.
Good morning.
Bort and Caroline are here, as is Morgan. We got phones open for you to be a part of the show. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Freak of the Year final coming up for you this hour. For 2022, we got nominees there. And thank you for your votes all weekend that you're sending over for the Redneck News Story of the Year final. And I have the winner here.
Oh boy.
All right. So again, the nominees, the final nominees, the one about the mom who apparently allows her 6-year-old to wander the streets pounding bottles of Smirnoff Ice. Dusty Mobley there in Florida, who escaped from the cops by hiding in a swamp, only to be busted months later trying to make a getaway on a riding lawnmower. The full-blown wedding party melee at the Quality Inn, which ended with the pregnant bride being tased and arrested. Mr. Eric Murda there in Florida, who had his arm eaten by an alligator after he got lost in the woods and then tried to make a shortcut by swimming across the lake.
Or vice versa, trying to make a shortcut.
Right,
Then
tried
his
to
arm
swim
eaten.
first, yeah.
His arm.
That fella in South Carolina who stole his girlfriend's mom's ashes so he could sell them to get heroin. Those are the finals. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your official Redneck News Story of the Year is nominee number 4, Mr. Eric Murda.
Yeah, had to be.
Who had his arm eaten by the alligator.
Nice. Yes. Love him.
I love him.
I keep saying he's surprised he's not like a household name.
I know. I'm not even remotely kidding. How is there not a movie about this man?
Incredible story.
I'm gonna send you there's a YouTube video of his interview where he's
And I think then you'll
dirty
understand
shirt.
why there's no movie.
Why?
Like he knew the news was coming by to talk to him. He's got some stained, dirty,
Even better.
white t-shirt on.
He's keeping it real.
he's a character.
Maybe a Lifetime movie
Yeah.
or a TLC movie.
Now remember,
No.
he
Full
did want to
feature.
give some advice to the fellow morons out there to be more careful.
Do not feed the gators. All right? And you guys know who you are throwing rocks at them and stuff. I've seen that on the job sites. Leave them gators alone.
Yeah, leave those gators
Leave
alone.
them gators
Not
alone.
them, not those.
Well, Mr. Eric Murda, his name will go on the Redneck News Story of the Year trophy.
Nice.
A whole year of competition. There you go. Thank you for your votes.
The title, Gator Got My Arm.
Spielberg, where are you at?
Johnny Knoxville is being sued over a prank that he pulled on a handyman for his new show called The Prank Patrol. Just pranking.
Just
Wait,
pranking.
you're just pranking.
Just pranking.
I feel bad for this guy.
So he was called to fix a dimmer switch. And when he got there, the owner, quote unquote, told him he knew jujitsu and would beat him up if he didn't do it right.
Okay.
So within minutes, a young girl ran into the room screaming that the handyman had killed her pony. She and the homeowner led him to a room where there appeared to be a pony on life support. Supposedly, when he cut the power to fix the switch, the machine
The
and the
life
pony
support went down.
died. He then looked outside, saw that his car was being towed. And when he took out his phone to call the cops, one of the towing guys held up a bag of white powder. He said if he called the police, he would be arrested for possession of cocaine.
Oh no, we call
I
him
mean, that's a bit of
right
a
now.
intricate scenario.
For sure.
It's hilarious. So it just keeps snowballing. At this point, the handyman, he's in a panic. His lawsuit says, quote, in the span of just minutes, he had been threatened with being beaten up, told he botched the repair job, accused of murdering a pony. His car was taken without his permission and now was being told that he would be arrested for possession of cocaine. And that's when Johnny Knoxville came out and revealed the whole thing. Just pranking.
Yeah.
Prank patrolling.
Yeah.
The guy said that he was traumatized by the ordeal.
Ah, boy.
He has suffered a lack of sleep, anxiety, and emotional distress.
Okay.
And he is worried that if the footage ever goes public, that he'll be subjected to harassment and ridicule.
But you will be.
No word. Well, he's already going to be subjected to that. No word how much he's suing for, but it's more than the few $100s that Johnny Knoxville offered him. I guess right when they said, "Oh, it's a
Oh,
prank.
here's a couple $100.
Here's a few $100. You want to sign this?"
So the hosts of this prank patrol show, Johnny Knoxville, makes sense.
Yeah.
Eric Andre makes sense.
All right.
Right.
Would you believe Precious is the third host?
Wait, what?
Gabrielle
Gabrielle
Sidibe.
Sidibe?
Yeah. It's like they
Okay.
they
Is that a
describe
prank?
they describe the show as Shark Tank meets Punk'd.
So yeah, the idea is they deconstruct how these pranks work, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So they hear pitches from people, who want to pull a prank on somebody. And if they like the pitch, they'll help that person
Oh,
pull off
wow.
the prank.
Where can I find this?
I love that. Why are you hating on it, Ray? It sounds hilarious. The dead pony thing?
They say it'll be a mix of celebrities and everyday people. It's going to debut sometime next year.
Well, you know I love just pranking.
But Pony on Life Support is pretty
I
funny.
mean, that's what it is. So
Hilarious.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not just violence. It's just silly.
Yeah.
Pony on life support, whatever. I want to see the finish. ABC? You have a private viewing?
I don't think we'll see that
Oh,
one.
you're never going to see that.
That's what I'm saying, private viewing.
877-44 Woody if you're calling in. Send us a text over to 22987. Woody Show Freak of the Year. We got the nominees coming up for you next. Your votes will determine who wins the title
Oh my
for
God.
2022. That is next. Hang on.
All right, the crazy fan just brought cookies again, and someone's gonna have to eat them and see if they're poisoned. Most of the Woody Show will be right back, we hope. Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative. So the old 98.7 elves got their hands on Knott's Berry Farm's ticket printing machine.
Like Santa in a chimney. It's going down.
Oh boy.
The most wonderful
Like, yeah,
time of the
bro.
year
I don't
is
know what you're
now.
fucking doing, but it's not driving well.
January 8th, with heartwarming holiday shows, millions of breathtaking lights, nightly snow, and the Calico Carolers.
We want to get you all set for the holidays, so listen every hour from 7 till 7.
Fucking speed, dude.
Win your 4-pack of tickets to Knott's Berry Farm on Alt 98.7.
LA's new alternative.
Get unlimited visits to Knott's Berry Farm now through 2023 with the purchase of a 2023 season pass. Only at Knott's.com.
Dancing crew, trip for two, nailed the final interview. Game with Doug.
Like, they seem like they're fine.
Well, brain surgeon's tough because everyone uses that example whenever they talk about their job. They go, well, it's not like it's brain surgery. You know,
Right.
that's the example, like NASA, because those are the...
What do the brain surgeons say?
Right. Like, it's not morning radio. What do you think? So there's a new one that's been named. It is in the medical profession,
It is?
but it is a
The
very...
nurses. I mean, they're like running around all over the damn place. They're helping people, they're putting out fires, they're saving lives.
According to new data, the most stressful job currently is a urologist.
Don't they study urine?
No, it's a dong doctor. They study dongs.
Oh.
They don't study dongs, but that's. I think it's
What's
because,
wrong with our dogs? Are our dogs
well,
in trouble?
No, but I think that if you do
Are
have
our dogs in trouble?
if you have a dong,
Did something happen to our dog?
if there's a dong problem, and the urologist is the guy, and they, I would imagine they do surgery stuff too. There's a lot of medication stuff, but I guess they also do surgeries, right? Down there, they got.
I don't know. I didn't even know what they were 4
But
seconds ago.
think about the stakes, Allie. That if you're a doctor, a dong doctor, and you like oopsies.
It's for women and children, too.
What?
What?
Women go to
Urologist is for women, men, women, and children.
men, women, and children?
It's all about the urinary tract.
I don't think so, dude.
I just looked it up.
Well,
He knows about stuff. If
that's-
he's gonna fact check, then he's right. That's what I thought. I thought it was like,
the doctor
like
of the genitals is the most stressful job because if you make a mistake down
Women
there,
don't have genitals.
yes, they do.
That's what I'm saying. They have urinary tracts, too.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Dr. J. The point.
this is stressful.
This is right. They're right. I can't.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Robert.
God.
Robert, you're on K-Rock. Hi, what's up?
Studio City, 56 for downtown, 57 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
Taco Bell is sorry for going too far with its past breakfast. All you need in the morning is tasty, simple food, like a breakfast crunch wrap. Fluffy eggs, cheese, sausage, hash browns, wrapped in a warm tortilla. Grab one at participating Taco Bell stores during breakfast hours only until 11 a.m. while supplies last.
Download the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, radio, and podcasts.
Alt 98.7, The Woody Show.
Alt 98.7 Traffic.
Traffic is sponsored by Pfizer, and we're going to start on the 105. In Linwood, westbound 105 at Long Beach Boulevard, there's a crash that at times is blocking every lane as they clear that. So there's heavy traffic from the 710. And then in El Segundo, westbound 105 at Nash, you have a crash that has the two right lanes currently blocked with heavy traffic from the 405. On the 405, North 405 before the 10 in West LA, there was a crash that is cleared, but there's still slow traffic from National Boulevard. And when temperatures drop, COVID-19 cases may rise, so if you test positive and are at high risk, act fast, even if your symptoms feel mild. Ask your provider if an authorized oral treatment could be right for you. Visit treatcovid19.com, sponsored by Pfizer. It's Gregory, that's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
You've got Woody Show Christmas party passes for you all this week.
Oh,
Twice
yeah.
each morning. Plus, we got Knott's Merry Farm. 4 packs of tickets to Knott's Merry Farm. every hour starting in the 7 o'clock hour this morning, every hour 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. today here on Alt 98.7 for you to win.
The Woody Show, local news.
And let's get a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, LA officially has a new mayor as of today. Karen Bass got sworn in yesterday at the Microsoft Theater by Vice President Kamala Harris. That ceremony was supposed to happen outside, but it got moved inside because of all the rain. There was also a special performance by Stevie Wonder. And then when now Mayor Karen Bass made her inaugural address, she said her number one priority is going to be homelessness, urgently getting people inside for good. And she also thanked Eric Garcetti for his time as LA mayor and for his contributions
He
to
did
the
a great
city.
job, yep.
He was awesome.
Garcetti was awesome.
He nailed it.
Speaking of which, that ball of fire, he released a statement to say goodbye to LA as mayor for the past 8 years. He said it was an unbelievable honor to work as mayor, and that the day he didn't wake up with a pinch me feeling is the day that he should leave City Hall, and that day never came. So he just termed out. So now he's waiting for confirmation to become the ambassador to India, and he was at that ceremony when Karen Bass became mayor of LA.
But if you're Karen Bass, you got to figure, man, it's kind of hard to fall off the floor. You know what I mean? So anything you do is better than anything Garcetti did.
And she is doing something that Rick Caruso campaigned on, declaring the state of emergency with the homeless, which I agree with.
But what will that do?
Hopefully
Release different funds.
Hopefully. At least try.
We haven't spent enough money on it.
I get it, but at least try something new.
Well, this quote from Seabass regarding Karen Bass's big day yesterday, it was historic, epic, and iconic.
The pre-worship on her is off the chart.
But like I said, you can't fall off the floor, so anything's going to look better than Garcetti.
I think the tweet from like LA Magazine or LAS was like, Mayor Karen Bass, that is the tweet.
I saw that.
Oh, God. Could you be like slobbing her any harder?
I saw that.
The pre-slobbing is through.
Right.
Let's get her a knob so it can be slobbed.
So much coyote news lately. The coyote that attacked the little girl in Woodland Hills the week before last, captured and killed. It's history. It was trapped Friday in the same area where that little girl was attacked, and officials took DNA from that coyote, compared it to a sample from the girl's pants, and it was a perfect match, so they euthanized it. In that attack, the girl was bitten.
The court cases can't.
I know. They turn around and like...
Very efficient.
Real.
You molested a kid? Cool. And then you put it down.
There you go.
DNA match?
So, and also, a couple of chihuahuas were killed by coyotes yesterday morning in the backyard of a Granada Hills home. Homeowners let their 3 dogs outside just for a little while, and the coyotes jumped over the 6-foot fence that surrounds their yard. All 3 chihuahuas attacked. One did survive, though, but the 2 others didn't make it. The owners think the coyotes must have just been stalking the dogs because they jumped the fence the moment the dogs were let out. So it's like the daily coyote update.
How do you keep them away? Like orange peels, coyote pee?
Good question.
What do you do?
I don't think coyote pee would keep coyote away. That's what's going on, Wood.
What's the forecast today, Sammy?
Scattered showers today, high of 55 in the valley, 56 for downtown, 57 for Orange County, and 50s along the coast.
All right, we got the Freak of the Year final next on The Woody Show.
So this is what you meant when you said that you would spend. And now it's time to build from the bottom, dig right to the top. Packing my bags and giving the academy a raise. I don't wanna let you down. I don't wanna leave this town. 'Cause after all
get to this point of the year, you get all the big year-end lists, and we have the Woody Show Redneck News Story of the Year competition wrap-up. We just announced the winner. There was the guy who lost his arm. Yep. Got lost, and then tried to take a shortcut across a lake in Florida.
Gator got my arm.
So yeah, he's the Woody Show Redneck News Story of the Year winner for 2022. Now the other year-long competition that we have is the Woody Show Freak of the Year. Yes.
Are you wearing your
people?
Your good negligee over there?
This is my good negligee. Yes. Yes.
Under your hoodie, you're wearing your finest necklace.
Yeah. Do you have a sparkly satchel?
We told everybody it was a black undergarment event.
Right.
Yeah.
I am in compliance.
Yes. So we have the freaks and weirdos that we have found on all the different websites. Also the ones that Seabass have found, kink and fetish websites, all these different podcasts, some of them.
Interviews. You know, the freaks these days, maybe 10 years ago, they were not this out there and willing to give interviews to every YouTube channel and podcast and TV show.
I mean, people do stories. People do a lot for a little bit of shine.
Yep.
And so we have narrowed down to 3. We had the playoff rounds, and now here we are in the finals. One of these will be the Woody Show Freak of the Year, according to your votes. Now, your votes, you're going to text over to 22987, 1, 2, or 3. We have 3 nominees here, and all 3 are ones that Seabass found this year.
All right. Plus, I have an unfair advantage because when you hear it out of their own lips,
true.
It takes
also,
on a
you have a
different
special talent for just finding these people, whether it be on the streets or on these different sites.
And being willing to listen to what they have to say.
Give an hour.
Put in the effort. All right, so listen to all 3 of the finalists first, and then you can text your vote over. We'll leave the votes open until tomorrow morning, and then we will crown the Freak of the Year for 2022. All right, nominee number 1
is Pork Chop.
Oh, yes.
And Pork Chop, he has a fun fetish where he pretends, he and his partner pretend like it'd be super cool if while we're having sex that you were also eating me like a cannibal.
Yep.
And not just like raw, just slicing me open. No, there's preparation, like an actual dish. Like
Of course.
And how do you do this, and where do you go to prepare to be eaten like a cannibal? Pork Chop will tell you.
I am actually small enough that I can fit on a full-size baking sheet, just barely. But if you are a little bit bigger, you can always buy yourself, say, a cheap oil change can from, say, AutoZone, any of your auto shops. Bring them in the shower with you when you're done, and they're a great way to get the experience of being tied up on a van.
Yeah.
That is a great way.
Great.
What a helpful suggestion.
Get in the zone.
Yeah. I'm sure they love being associated. It's free uptick in sales on large oil vans.
We can't explain.
Weird. How people doing home oil changes all of a sudden? Well, as we always ask, that's one thing also about when you hear it from their own lips. Is there's often the question of how'd you get into this, which we don't necessarily get in the online ads. And Pork Chop has his story.
I can think back to watching, Looney Tunes cartoons when Bugs Bunny was being put into a pot or being, put onto a rotisserie, and always having this halfway afraid but also can't look away kind of feeling. I have great memories of when I was feeling out things and I pretend that laying on my pillow was being on a roasting pan.
Yeah, somehow I sexualized it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's a weird way. When you were like 5 years old, you were playing forts in the couch cushion.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this is sexy.
I'm watching Bugs Bunny, explaining that big old pot and get a boner.
Right.
It was weird. I couldn't explain at the time. Now it all makes sense.
Fucking drive today.
Now, let's say you don't want to be on a roasting pan like a turkey or whatever. There are other ways to do it.
All right.
Oh, you have different options?
Yes.
And try it in different positions. Try it on your back missionary style, like being trussed up like a turkey. Try it on your front with your arms bound in a way that has you more like a suckling pig. Give it a shot and figure out what makes you the most aroused.
Give it a shot.
That's from the Kinky Boys podcast.
Carrots and onions would make me the most aroused.
And that is Pork Chop, our winner from back in May, our monthly winner in May. And that is nominee number 1 here in the Woody Show Freak of the Year competition.
I love how he's talking like he's doing a craft project.
Hey,
What you do here to doll it up?
Nominee number 2 This was our monthly winner from back in July.
Similar situation here. This is Travis, and he's talking not about cannibalism, but more of a esoteric version of that called vor, which is a just consumption, but more like a giant's eating me or something like that. And he's going to tell Travis about what's
interesting that we have two people now. Like this guy, the first one with the cannibal fantasy,
right?
And now we got this guy. Why did you thing is to imagine being eaten alive?
And I'll say, a little teaser, it also has to do with our third nominee. Well, let's stick with Travis now. He's going to tell us about what is vor and what does it mean to people.
I have a broad spectrum of interests ranging from soft vor to hard vor, male and female, and everything in between. Once I figured out that what I was into, it just felt right to tell someone. And so I told a friend of mine, and he didn't want to be friends after that.
How's that come up in conversation? Yeah. So Dave,
I have something to admit, Dave.
It's something I've been wanting to share with you.
Yeah. I'm burdening myself to you.
You know how you're really into you're into like chicks with dark hair.
Yeah.
But not me, no.
No, I'm in a hard vor.
Hard vor, like an animal's ripping me apart, like the Bigfoot's chewing me limb to limb. I think that's sexy.
I was expecting more like I'm into chicks with club feet or something.
Like big boobs, butts? No. Now, of course, again, here's Travis's origin story.
One of my earliest memories is sitting in my bed, looking out the window during a rainy day, and seeing the robins pluck worms from the ground. And as a little kid, I couldn't help but think, how cool would it be to be a worm? You get to play in the dirt all day, you're slimy, and at the end of your life, you just get eaten.
That would be cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
I've thought about that before.
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
And then somehow I get it rent.
I don't want you looking at your kids any differently today, Paris, but you see signs. You stop. Travis, you might think, well, he probably doesn't have a lot of time to commit to this whole vor lifestyle, this whole fantasy lifestyle. He's so busy, running a company,
Right. CEO,
medical school,
Fortune 500 company.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you do professionally?
That, I don't.
What?
I have more than a few mental conditions that make it very hard for someone like me.
Really?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, I see.
That is the host of the What's the Fetish podcast.
Oh, I see.
Even he's rendered speechless.
Okay, terrific.
I'm changing my name and my address and my number.
All right, so that's nominee number 2.
Okay, terrific.
Travis has got he's a vor fetish guy. Text 2 over to 2297 to vote for that one. And finally, the final nominee here in the Freak of the Year competition for 2022. This is our winner from back in October. This is the real life vampire lady.
Again, more eating of things. Lady, though. Mm-hmm. And as always, her origin story doesn't disappoint.
All right. Hold on one second. Here we go.
So I was in a mental hospital for 3 months and I had psychosis. Part of my delusion is that I'm a vampire.
What is going the
That's
fuck on
just
here, dude?
a thing that I think sometimes when I get like level 10 crazy, right? They put me on a stupid amount of benzos to like try and get me out of my manic psychotic state. There was this like 37-year-old heroin addict that kept like hitting on me and I was like, yo,
What the fuck,
get away from
assholes?
me. And he gets off on scaring people, and he came up to me with like hairdressing scissors, and then he split his leg open in front of me, like head length, and then I just sucked the blood out of his leg without even thinking about it.
So, this guy was of no interest to her moments earlier. Disgusting, whatever.
Old heroin addict.
But it all turned around when he grabbed something sharp and cut his leg open. And then she just couldn't help herself. And she just had to immediately drop to her knees and suck the blood out of his leg.
So that she wasn't afraid.
Suck her down.
Imagine being a worker at the hospital. Oh, how was your day? Well, this guy like split open his leg and then some chick sucked his blood.
Yeah. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
And now you might think, well, do I have to be some kind of psycho with the scissors to have this chick suck my blood? No. You can sexually have it with her and she'll do this to you.
My favorite is when I can sit on top of somebody and they are also sitting up and we're having sex, and then I can suck the blood out of their back. Or if I can get them to like lay on their back and I can cut them blood and just enjoy that in itself. Do you know what I mean?
No.
He's afraid of butterflies, getting on commercial airliners. As a father, it just scares the hell out of me. Either way, if my son was into something like this, God forbid my daughter's on a podcast.
Oh, God.
Talking about having sex with some guy so she can get some blood out of his back. Good Lord.
Feist, you know?
Feist.
Yeah. And guys, sitting, like, I don't know what they call that. You're both seated. That's not good for your leg. Because you're sunken a little bit. Yes. But she can bite you, so there's, pluses and minuses.
Yeah. All right, well, that's good. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's good. Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those are your nominees for the Woody Show Freak of the Year 2022.
Yeah.
Sophie's choice.
Cool, yeah. Crystal I'm sure
No
we do.
kidding.
I'm sure we do. All right, so you can start texting your vote over to 22987. Text the number 1 for the pork chop guy, the guy who lives out his cannibal fantasies. Did he just go get that?
Yeah, he ran.
He wants to show us.
That's for the door slam.
Surprise.
So number 1, pork chop guy, his cannibal fantasy, buying roasting vegetables and laying on the roasting pans. That's 1 over to 22987. Text the number 2 for Travis the Vor guy, the fetish that you imagine you're being eaten alive, like he was watching the birds pluck the worms out of the ground. Look at that thing.
Jeez. Very fancy.
His simulation is fucking breaking down, dude. You can tell by the names. You ever watched
nice paperweight.
Alien Nation? They fucking made up names for people. Call it Wannacracker and shit. That's about the bomb.
That is enormous.
Oh, we've seen bigger.
This thing is heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Humongous.
I've seen, and it's all rubber fists.
Oh, God. And you know what? I think it'd be worse getting that thing out.
Well, it does have a face on it. So
It does. I'm saying, but like...
Oh, it's a little bit lighter than I thought.
Lighter?
Yeah. Sometimes you have a hard time like pushing a duty out of there. And, like, there's no way this thing's coming out. And that's way smaller than that. And it's
Exactly.
Probably, what, 3 inches in there?
Yeah.
All right, so text number 2 for the Vor guy, the guy who imagines being eaten alive. Or text number 3 for that last one, the real-life vampire lady who likes to cut people and drink their blood in a sexual way, who spent 3 months in the mental hospital.
When she's level 10 crazy.
Level 10 crazy.
On all the benzos.
You know, they have me just on a mad ton of benzos.
22987.
That's for an answer I gave you a question.
You're fucking psycho if you were on a fuck ton of benzodiazepam.
Jumpstart your 2023 New Year's resolutions by making a commitment to fitness with Body Armor Light Sports Drink. With no artificial sweeteners and zero sugar added, Body Armor Light is the perfect low-calorie sports drink to keep you hydrated while striving towards your fitness goals. Plus, Body Armor Light is filled with potassium-packed electrolytes, antioxidants, and coconut water. Body Armor Light, more than a sports drink. Available at your local routes. So go ahead and make a commitment to fitness.
All right.
Body Armor Light.
Terrific. 15 minutes ago.
And Joe C. What's up? 3 everyday Joes perfecting their banking with Chase. Joe A.
Jack FM, where big hair comes to recede.
tiger.
Big scary tree branch gave your work truck a boo-boo.
Yeah.
Wow. See this thing on my phone here? It's the Progressive mobile app. Just push that little button there and report your claim. Attaboy.
When owning a small business is
People are dumb.
painful, Progressive Commercial is here to make it all better. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
What's this? Candy drawer? Who wants a lollipop?
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Direct subject to policy terms and conditions. All claims not available in all states or situations.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if...
Especially if AT&T's network keeps you always local in the US or Mexico. And with 4 lines from $35 a month.
drives very minimal. He'll go to like work, into the grocery store, and to the house.
But it's a thing.
I know.
Take her to the airport.
I know, but dude, he doesn't. It's not about her, about the airport. He just doesn't drive all that
God,
much.
your relatives are
I know.
so weird, dude.
Well, that's my Uncle Tim and Aunt Chrissy. They're a special couple.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like from getting here to your house.
Me too.
Oh,
be taken from their own house to the airport?
To the airport?
Yeah. Well, sometimes, like, you know, my stepmom or my dad, they'll, you know, pick her up and drive out to the airport.
So what's the situation?
I'm just
I know
getting,
she doesn't Uber.
I'm getting cars for both of them.
Okay. I figured they would put it in your hands.
Like, I just told them, you know what, it's just easier. I don't have to rely on, because here's the thing. Chrissy doesn't travel all that much. And so, you know, just the more I take out of her control,
right,
the better.
So my flight's at 1. I'll leave it at 12:30.
All right. 877-44-WOODY. Hit us over the text over to 22987. A new survey asking people what they want for Christmas. And the majority, 77%, say they'd rather receive experiences over physical gifts. And they say it's got to be something shareable. Like, I'll give you an example. 63% of people would like to receive surprise travel. So maybe tickets or just a plan to go somewhere with family or friends.
You again?
That's interesting.
All right.
Fucking
Or
Camaro?
like an actual gift.
My friend just had a birthday in December, and her husband basically just gave her something that said, pack your bags. We're leaving.
And it was a surprise.
Yeah.
Where?
I'm not sure where they went, but
That's cool.
it was a just pack your bags.
Pack your bags.
We're out.
We're getting divorced.
Yeah, pack your bags and get out of here.
Get out of the
Leaving.
house.
I'm taking off.
Happy birthday to Italy. Bye.
But I thought that was so cool.
Found a new chick.
She's way younger, way hotter. Get out.
Tickets to a concert or show. 50% are into that. An outdoor activity. Skiing, boating, hiking. No thank you. 43%.
Happy birthday. We're going hiking.
Then it's a food tour.
Like,
ooh, or a cooking class. I don't think you get a cooking class.
That'd be fine.
Greg vouchers for wine or beer tasting.
Now we're talking.
Or a trip to the museum. No. Thank you.
No, thanks.
No.
Yeah.
Aren't those like free on? Isn't that free on certain days?
Exactly. They beg and force people to go to these things.
Yeah, gifted experiences are the top of people's Christmas list if you're looking for ideas. It is The Woody Show, all 98.7.
I can't get these memories out of my mind. And some kind of madness has started to evolve. I try so hard to let you go, but some kind of madness
All 98.7, of course, you know they're on the lineup for Alter Ego.
Hell yeah, I can't wait.
All 98.7's Alter Ego, January
You're a
14th.
shit
They're at the
driver,
Forum,
man.
completely sold out. We're going to have so many more opportunities between now and then for you to win your tickets, including front row tickets. Here on The Woody Show. Yeah, you know we got you hooked up like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's coming up for you.
You went to Harvard. Way to go, motherfucker.
Well, thank you for that.
This.
The Woody Show.
Now, I don't keep up on TV shows and stuff the way that you guys do. So you might already know about this. I thought this was pretty cool. I saw something about a new Netflix show. It's called Kaleidoscope.
Okay.
I've not heard of it.
Yeah, so it's a heist drama about a gang of criminals who are planning the biggest heist in history. And there's going to be 8 episodes, and they're all like, you know, one's titled yellow, green, red, blue, whatever, right? And you can watch the episodes in whatever order you want, and the story will make sense.
Whoa.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Weird.
Yeah, Netflix says the viewer will have a, quote, unique immersive experience. So you can start with, like, the yellow episode. Greg can start with green.
Okay.
And we could all be watching the same show, but in whatever order that we want. And
all makes sense.
And it will all make sense. So if you start with the last one, it'll make sense, and then end with the beginning, or end with one in the middle. Or pretty cool concept. I don't know.
It's really cool.
Pretty neat. I mean, especially because they're planning the biggest heist in history. So does it end with the heist? I mean, like,
right.
Or maybe it's something like, you know, like Reservoir Dogs.
Yes.